I was feeling cold when I felt the door of the room was open. My eyes was not opening due to intensity of the fever. When Jungkook come to me, Tae, are you alright? Jungkook, I am feeling cold. In no time, he had put a blanket over me, but I was still shivering badly. He touched my forehead. You have very high fever. Taehyung, you're a strange, stubborn boy. Saying this, he left the room. I was still shivering, and after some time, the door opened, and I felt it was he who was sitting next to me. He was putting water bandages on my forehead. My eyes were burning badly. For half an hour, Jungkook kept putting water bandages on my forehead. My fever had decreased a little. The chill had also a little. Maybe now he was getting up and leave. I held his hand with closed eyes. I don't know why, but I held his hand and placed it under my head. This time he didn't pull his hand away and didn't say anything. Tear was still firm for my eyes. I don't know why I am falling in love with this heartless person. Why did I want him to be near me, to be with me? Then I felt as if he was touching my face. Jungkook pushed back my messy hair and was trying to check my fever by repeatedly placing his hand on my forehead. When I opened my eyes, his hand was still on mine. He was sleeping on my bed, sitting up with his head on the pillow. He had not slept all night just for me. So how could he say that I was not important to him? If I am not important, then why he was worried about me all night? I started saying that I was feeling cold, and Jungkook opened his eyes. Taehyung, what happened? He opened his eyes wide and half asleep. I feel very cold. Saying this, I had gotten even closer to Jungkook. Perhaps he had become a little helpless, and he came into my blanket. I held his shirt in my hand. It took a moment for him to wrap me inside himself. My heart was beating fast. His heart was also beating very fast. I had closed my face in his chest, and Jungkook was hesitating a bit. Jungkook was neither able to push me away, nor was able to get closer enough. His heart was beating like a marathon. He was closing to me, but I was calm. I had fallen into deep sleep in his arm. We were both probably stirred by Rohan's voice. As soon as our eyes met, he foamed heavily. He backed away from me, and I started to get up. Lay down. I'll take care of him. He stood up for the bed and come to other side of the bed. Jungkook held Rohan in his lap, feed him with a feeder. Rohan had fallen asleep again. I will make you breakfast. Eat something, then we'll go to the doctor. He was talking very softly. I feel like I was having a beautiful dream. Was it the same Jungkook, whose face never lost its hardness? For a moment, I felt that perhaps I had won. Jungkook's intention and thought for me having changed. He had prepared breakfast for me and himself and bought it. He placed the tray in front of me. Employees had not wake up yet, and I don't know how to make anything except this. I woke up and sat down. I barely had breakfast. He took me to the doctor while spotting me. It was a seasonal fever. The doctor, medicine, and gave it to me. Jungkook brought me home and took great care of me. But I have noticed that he was starting to avoid making eye contact with me. Jungkook had hired a boy for all his chores. He would take out his clothes, put his wallet and other things in front of him. When he was getting ready for work, the boy would help him, and at the same time, he would also clean Jungkook's room. But today, the boy had taken leave because his mother was sick in the village. The next day, when Jungkook went to take a bath, I come to his room, took his clothes out of the closet and put them on the bed, got everything ready for him, and came out of his room. I came to the kitchen and asked the maid to prepare breakfast. Rohan had woken up and was now starting to walk. He came from the room to the kitchen looking for me. He was holding his empty feeder. Maybe he was hungry. I carried him in my arm and come out. Jungkook had already sat in the table. Before I served the breakfast, he said, I will take it myself. No, I will give you myself. I put the omelette on the plate and gave him slices of bread. I can do my work though. You don't need to do it for me. You have done many favors, Mr. John. I want to repay them. That's why I'm doing all this. So let me do it. Jungkook was a little surprised. What favor I have done though? You took care of me when I had a fever. You stayed up all night for me. You even took me to the doctor. It's a kindness of yours. You also take great care of Rohan. I'll take money for take care of Rohan, Mr. John. It's part of my duty. Because of you, everything is money. You think you can buy everything with the money, and the person in front of you is greedy for your money. Maybe everyone is interested in your money. This is the only relationship between us. That's why I don't want to take any of your favor. I don't want any favor of yours on my head when I go back for hair. You have done me a great favor by marrying me in a difficult time. You have saved my life from my cousin. You have done many favors. Hearing my word, his eyes become red. Okay, do whatever you want. Saying this, he got up and left. I started doing all his work intentionally. Now, he didn't even stop me. Time had passed along with Rohan. Jungkook had also become addicted to me, but the same ego remained in its place. He didn't express himself to me. Now I used to take care. Rohan with me. Jungkook didn't say anything to me. Once I took Rohan to the mall. I found a classmate of my university there. Seeing me with Rohan, he asked, "Whose baby is this?" "My son." He was very cute. Taehyung, I have seen you after a long time. If you don't mind, let's have coffee together. Why not? We went to the cafeteria of top floor of the mall. He started talking to me about the university. You're married? Not yet, because Jenny refused. He was in a relationship with a girl from my class, Jenny. Both of them like each other very much.